St. Amelia Artists, welcome back. So today what I'd really like to do is we're going to switch gears a little bit and we're going to do some printing. So printing just means that we're laying our paper down onto a pattern and we're lifting it off, and then our pattern shows up onto our paper. So it could be a pattern, it could be a design, it could just be a bunch of colors. So what we're going to do today is we're going to actually use water and chalk to create our prints. So I call these galaxy prints because the chalk kind of looks like really fun colored stars. So as you can see, I just poured about a ½ inch of water into my dish. So you'll need a dish, you can use a baking pan, you can use anything like that. You're gonna need some water. You're going to need some paper. So I actually first did my galaxy prints on thick paper, like watercolor paper. So if you have that, that would be ideal. But otherwise you can use just regular printer paper. Then you're going to need chalk. So you can use sidewalk chalk or you could use pastels. So these are actually chalk pastels. So either one will work. And then you're going to need something to actually scrape the chalk with. So I'm going to just use a pair of scissors. You could use a spoon or a fork, anything like that. So I've got my water in my dish now, and I have a small dish, so I cut my papers down. And what I'm going to start to do is in the center, I'm going to start with my first color, which I'm going to use this like nice creamy orangey color. And I'm going to start to scrape this orangey color into the water. So if you can see, it kind of sits on top of the water, and that's how we pull the print. So then what I want you to do is pick another color, and you can kind of go around that color. And I chose pink. You can choose any color you'd like. And keep working your way out from the center. You can kind of layer some of your chalk over top of the other colors too. So I'm going to kind of layer this purple on in here. And see how these colors interact with each other when you pull your print. Do they mix together? Do they look really nice next to each other? We'll see. So once you feel like your galaxy print is ready to be pulled, then you can let it sit, grab your piece of paper, and then very carefully, you want to grab it from diagonal corners, and you're going to drop it on into the water, not letting it go underneath the surface, and just press it down really gently, and then you can carefully lift off and you've pulled your first print. So I'm going to do a couple of these because I still have lots of chalk in there. So now you can kind of see it swirling around a little bit. So this might make it look even more like a galaxy. Let's see. This looks really marbly and pretty. Love it. So now we notice that there's a bunch of different colors in here as there are in here, because maybe some of the colors mixed together. And also when we moved our paper inside of the tray, it kind of swirled around and created a marbleized look. So you want to make sure that you press down all the parts of your paper because sometimes we might get a little air pocket in there. So just like I did on my tiny one, I did not press it down all the way. And I'd love to see you pull as many prints as you possibly can because we are actually going to use these for our project next week. So go ahead and use different kinds of colors, experiment with marbleizing, and then save your printed papers for next week. So I'll see you next time. Bye!